During the first day of a two-day NATO summit in Brussels on Wednesday, U.S. President Donald Trump pressed NATO allies to double their defense spending goal. Our Aram has the story.
The issue of defense spending and improved burden sharing are issues President Trump has repeatedly harped on. But NATO members seemed quite bewildered by Trump's proposed target of 4% of GDP on military spending. NATO said that figure is not even being met by the United States. President Trump had earlier said Washington spends 4.2%, but according to numbers released by NATO, it spent an estimated 3.5% on defense this year, which is lower than last year's figure. He also singled out Germany for not pulling its weight, saying Berlin only spends a little over 1%. NATO figures show Germany spends just under 1.25%. When asked about Trump's proposal, this is what NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg had to say.
Well, I will focus on what we have agreed, and we have agreed to be committed to the pledge increasing defense spending to 2%. And let's start with that. So we have a way to go, but the good news is that we have really started to deliver.
Despite President Trump's complaints, he did sign the joint communique in which NATO members agreed to focus on more defense spending and burden sharing. They also pledged to bolster the alliance's deterrence and defense capabilities to counter Russian threats. The joint communique comes just days before Trump meets Russian President Vladimir Putin in Helsinki. Aram, Arirang News.